Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here at the ASTA Global Conference here in San Francisco. I'm here with Richard Aquino, who's the Vice President of Sales for Allianz Partners. And actually, we have some wonderful news to give you. They just made some great announcements, and we're going to find out all about what's new at Allianz Travel Insurance and more on Insider Travel Report. Now, Richard, first of all, nice to see you here. Hope you're enjoying the conference.
I love the conference, and it's really good to see all of our partners and friends, in person and really taking these challenges on head on with all the business that's coming our way.
I know we're overwhelmed by business now. You got a few announcements that you made, and one thing I heard you just did a survey of travel advisors about your product. Tell us what was the result of that survey? What did you find?
Well, we surveyed about 1,600 advisors, and in that survey, we found that 84% highly recommend our product and go to our product. And in a world where there's a lot of choices, I think that says a lot about the confidence of our product, and not just the product, but also the booking tool, Agent Max. So Allianz really, puts advisors out front and build the tools that really make their job a little easier.
Well, I know you guys are famous for your surveys all around. I'm always getting surveys about travel and what's happening, so I assume we're going to get a copy of this one too pretty soon, right?
Yes, you will. It's out, and we're happy to share it with you.
That'd be great. Now, another big news, you always had a handbook of how travel advisors should work with you and work with insurance, but you got a revised copy with dealing with a lot more of the issues we have to deal with today, namely COVID and things like that, right?
Yes, so we have our Travel Agent Handbook, and it is an excellent resource. It's online, it's digital, it's through Agent Max, and it really not just explains products in a common sense way, but also says who's covered, why they're covered, talks about COVID, but also it's a great marketing tool and resources. Like an advisor can go there and get social media posts or print posts. So it's really, really a great tool for the industry.
Now, this is print or is this digital?
It's digital.
It's digital. So you can go online and get the digital copy of this handbook and really kind of know how to work with you, and actually, a great understanding of what travel insurance involves, especially today, right?
Yeah, look, it's a complicated world. We've got some really strong products that are a great fit. And not just for COVID, but for lost luggage and of course, travel delays.
Yeah, well, these days we got to worry about lost luggage. We got to worry about flight delays. We got to worry about a lot of different things. And speaking of flight delays, you have another product that you just introduced too, to talk a little bit about that.
Well, yeah, we have smart benefits. So
smart benefits, yeah.
And these are key. What we do is, if you put your flight information in, we actually track your flight information. And if your flight is delayed, depending on the policy, how many hours, then we automatically text you and send you $100. So
I like that. Dude, will you just send me $100 regardless?
We'll just put it in your bank account.
Okay, that sounds great. That'd be great. No, so and especially in this day and age, we're dealing with all these different flight delays and everything else. It's kind of key because everybody's getting. Every day you hear 1,500 flights delayed, 1,500 flights canceled, things like that. Everybody has a story, right?
Everyone has a story, and there's a lot of claims out there, and that's why we're here, and that's why we're built for this at Allianz. And having a product that just, when you're inconvenienced, sends you a check. No paperwork. It doesn't get much better than that.
Not at all. And we don't. I think about this. I said, I got to go through all the paperwork to get $100 or whatever I have to get. If you get it right away, it's perfect, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
So that's excellent. Anything else new? That's a lot, right?
It is a lot. We have our COVID coverage, which is out there, which is actually pandemic coverage. It's not just.
Explain that COVID coverage, because I think a lot of people. We've been dealing this now for 2 years. How do you cover incidents of COVID and pandemic coverage?
Well, if you or a traveling companion or a loved one gets COVID, it's a reason to cancel, of course, depending on the policy. Right. But it's there and it's solid, but it doesn't just cover for cancellations. We have high medical that we cover, which we're primary. So if you get sick on a trip, you're covered that way. But we also have denied boarding. So if you're denied boarding because of you might have an illness, then that's also a followable.
Like COVID. If you have COVID and you're denied boarding, or you say I can't go, right?
Exactly. And then of course there's quarantine coverage. So if you are quarantined at a location, there's also another benefit. So really, we built the strongest possible product in the marketplace. We made accommodations at first, because our products actually didn't have COVID coverage.
Well, so, very few insurance policies did, right?
Yeah. So we had to move very quickly to make this accommodation, to get it through, and then we put it in all the products that are coming out to make sure that our advisors and our travelers have peace of mind and are protected and can travel with confidence.
Yeah, well, I remember at the very beginning, the only real coverage you had if you'd gotten the top-notch policy with cancel for any reason coverage, and that was the only thing that really covered COVID to a certain extent, right?
Yeah, that covers for not COVID, but it covers for a bad hair day. So you can just cancel for anything.
That's right. Everything, right? Not just COVID, but that was what you had in place before we knew what COVID was.
Yeah,
right?
But we made sure that the policies had the right benefits. Because, that's what we're here for, right? We have to make and build the right products and put them in the right booking path, which is, for an advisor, it makes all the difference in the world to have that coverage.
So you're walking around here with all these travel advisors. What's the reception to your new products and to these things going on?
I mean, I'll just say that it's overwhelmingly positive. I mean, we have seen growth and we've been, this is our channel. We've been in this market in the travel advisory world for many, many years. Our team is from travel, not from insurance. So we understand travel, and I think that helped. So it's really open arms. I mean, we're talking to a lot of our partners and our friends, but it's just been a very positive feedback.
That's great. Now, anything else you want to say to our, I think we're up to about 107,000 travel advisors out there that watch these videos, and we go out every day. Anything else you want to say to them?
I would say that it really means a lot when people put their trust in us to help protect the journey. I mean, we don't take that for granted. Allianz Partners is the largest assistance company in the world, and people can lean on us when they have a problem, whether it's trip cancellation or denied boarding.
Now, where can travel advisors go, the website, wherever, for more information about Allianz and these new products, the handbook, all of those kind of things?
You can go to Allianz Partners, where you can...
AllianzPartners.com. Right?
Well, yep, and you can go there and you can find out about Agent Max, our marketing, how to sign up, and what we can do for you.
Richard, I want to thank you for telling us about these new products. It sounds great. I know it's been a tough few years trying to devise insurance products that cover the new world that we're in, and also, a handbook of trying to tell travel advisors what's going on. And now you got the thing for the flight delays, which is the latest issue. Well, not always the latest, but it seems to be something that's around a lot more these days. So sounds like you're really addressing the real needs in the market.
We are, and we're not going to stop with this.
Fantastic. I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.